Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something that can feel really complicated, but I promise we're going to make it simple. We're diving into how the food you eat every day can become your best friend when it comes to managing blood sugar. And listen, this is not about strict, miserable diets. It's about making small, smart choices that add up. Let's get into it. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Dealing with blood sugar can feel so stressful, right? But what if your food could be a source of calm instead? That's what we're talking about. Finding that quiet relief, one simple, repeatable meal at a time. It's about taking back a little bit of control.
So you might be wondering, okay, how does this actually work? Well, in this first part, we're going to peek under the hood at the science. And don't worry, I'm not going to throw a bunch of complex biology at you. It's just one core idea that makes all the difference.
The absolute key to everything is this concept: slow digestion. Think about it. When you eat foods packed with good stuff like fiber, healthy fats, and protein, your body just can't rush through them. It has to take its time. This means the sugar from that food trickles into your bloodstream slowly and steadily, like a gentle stream. It's the complete opposite of that sudden flood you get from sugary processed stuff. That's how you avoid those big, jarring spikes. This right here breaks it down perfectly. It's a simple little chain reaction. Step 1. You start by choosing whole foods, stuff that looks like it came from a farm, not a factory. Step 2. The magic ingredients inside, that fiber, fat, and protein, they act like the brakes, slowing the whole process down. And the result? A much gentler, much more stable blood sugar response. See? Simple and so powerful.
All right, now that we know the why, let's get to the fun part, the what. It's time to build your toolkit. I want you to start thinking of your kitchen cabinets and your fridge as your personal toolbox for feeling great.
First up, let's stock that pantry. These are your workhorses. We're talking legumes like beans and lentils. They are absolute fiber and protein superstars. Whole grains like steel-cut oats or quinoa give you that steady, slow-burning energy. And don't sleep on canned fatty fish. A can of salmon or sardines is a super quick way to get healthy fats and protein. And of course, nuts and seeds for a perfect, crunchy snack. Next, let's hit the produce aisle for all things fresh and colorful. Honestly, non-starchy veggies like spinach and broccoli should become your new best friends. You can pile them on your plate, get tons of nutrients and fiber, and they barely move the needle on your blood sugar. Berries are fantastic for when you want a little sweetness without the spike. And avocados? Well, they're just creamy, delicious powerhouses of healthy fat that keep you full for hours. And here are your secret weapons. These are the things that make your food taste amazing and give you a little extra help. A little apple cider vinegar might help with insulin sensitivity. A dash of cinnamon is great. Herbs and garlic add a punch of flavor with zero downside. These little helpers are what make your meals both delicious and incredibly smart. Okay, to pull this all together and make it super practical, here's a simple little checklist you can literally snap a picture of for your next grocery run. It shows you what to get, a quick reminder of why it's so good for you, and an easy idea for how to use it. And look, you don't have to buy all this at once. Just try picking 1 or 2 new things each week to work into your routine. So, you've got the food, you've stocked the kitchen, but how do you actually assemble a meal? This next part is all about giving you a super simple visual guide so you can build a balanced, blood sugar-friendly plate without ever having to overthink it. Here it is. This is the mental picture I want you to have. Just imagine your plate. Fill half of it, yes, a full half, with those non-starchy veggies we talked about. Then just split the other half right down the middle between a good, lean protein and a smart whole grain. If you can just remember this one simple image, you are well on your way. And this just turns that picture into 4 dead simple actions. 1, start with the veggies. Fill half your plate, it's your foundation. 2, add your protein. Could be chicken, fish, tofu, or a scoop of lentils. 3, add a small serving of a whole grain, like a bit of quinoa or brown rice. And 4, the finisher, top it all off with a healthy fat, like some avocado or a drizzle of olive oil. That's it. That's the blueprint for a perfect meal every time. Knowing all this stuff is great, right? But the real magic happens when we put it into action. So this last section is all about turning these ideas into real, manageable steps you can start taking, like today. Lasting change is almost never about drastic, sudden moves. It's about small, gentle swaps. Just look at these. Instead of that sugary breakfast cereal, how about some hearty steel-cut oats with a handful of nuts? Instead of that super sweet flavored yogurt, try plain Greek yogurt and toss in your own berries.
Every single one of these is a tiny upgrade that makes a huge difference over time. And if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, wondering where to even begin, here you go, a tiny 2-week plan. We're not asking for a life overhaul here. For week 1, just try swapping your breakfast and adding some beans to a couple of dinners. That's it. Then week 2, you can build on that. Maybe add some greens to one meal each day and swap one sugary drink for green tea. This is how you do it. Small, consistent, gentle steps. So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this one question. I want you to forget about perfection. Forget about trying to do everything all at once. Just think about one thing. What is one small swap, one gentle little promise you can make to yourself this week? Because that one small choice, that's where it all begins. That's the start of your story.